Ooh, look, a side quest. Welcome back, my lovelies. I think I'm gonna call you lovelies for now, if I remember to do that.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now
Or you can call me Mom. So I'll call you are my children. All of you, no matter how many. And I lost my coaster. Why did you get attached to the mug?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
The mug's not.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
All right, let's go. Use your loaf. Nice. Oh, am I going back to... No, where am I going? What the heck? Alright, well... Let's actually go over there. The, hunt marker that was over here is dead, so... Ambrosia! Come here, girl.
Let's go.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Oh dear. Ah! I didn't have a chance to do it myself. Ow, that would hurt. Sneezing should not hurt. Okay, so talk to you. Fair enough. Whee! Just not get myself off the,
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must rue the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the Fang used to calm my nerves. Now look at it.
yeah,
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
yeah, express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you missed the Fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right. What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
Wait, I didn't... Okay.
Suppose...
Oh, that's great, actually.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique...
Hey, they're like dumplings.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steeple peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all.
So you filled it
And
with
look,
something.
inside, she's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Heck yeah!
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're
Let's
onto
try it. Come
something.
on. Probably salty as hell, so we might need to
Not only is my apprentice back, but he's
go back
finally
on the
pulling
salt a
his
little
weight.
bit.
With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
I wonder if your choices determine what the bread is gonna look like. Ooh, goblin coin. I am very curious to see if it's different. I do want to get that diamond sword though. It looks
like I found the river.
dope.
Where's Gav?
Oh, okay. Gav.
Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never.
Better late
I've
than
had a quick
never.
scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it though. I asked over in Dalamil and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get.
Hey, if they think
There's
it's
plenty of this
worthless
stuff lying about just
and they
waiting to
don't
be
want
bagged.
it, then that means there's more for us.
We shall. Race ya.
Race me? I don't even know what the hell I'm looking for, so how could I... How can we race each other if I don't know what the hell I'm looking for?
So this is
Stardust.
It just looks like black sand. to me.
Stardust. Ooh. Can I drop down? I can. Nice. Nope. There we go. Is there any Stardust up here? Oh, yes. Right here. Cool.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
Oh, shoot. What's this? Ooh, what's this? Nope, let me. Thank you. Gav. Ah!
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Enough, I hope.
You win.
Ah,
That might even
fuck.
be enough for
You
old
win.
Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we
yeah,
have
sure.
a chat?
Let's have a little chat. What's on your mind?
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain? Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you keep sending me there.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Aww.
Likewise.
Okay, so basically it's just different
So you keep sending me
conversations.
and I'll keep going.
So it's basically who you want to have
Safe
a
in the knowledge that
one-to-one
I have
with.
a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
And probably choosing the other person on New Game Plus. I don't know if I'm gonna do New Game Plus. I might, but meh.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
You go on ahead. And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
What do we got?
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Let's go home, Torgal. Woof woof. I love Torgal. Torgal is so cute. Alright. Back to the hideaway. Ba 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 da.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Alright, let's go.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. You're beats sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Quest complete. Yeah. Yeah. Jamie olive oil. Oh, nice.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
There's probably so much that goes into that the letting off steam part. It's like some people are probably like, "Oh, I'm just going to take my favorite." Others are like, "Ah, who would be better for the job?" And others are like, "Well, this one doesn't get to leave the hideaway very often." And like it doesn't really matter who you pick.
What if I don't come up with something soon?
You'll be pleased
But
to hear
Gav
that
seemed better for
Blackthorn
the job.
started work on the plating.
And then
Excellent.
Otto going and
One
talking to
down,
the
two to go.
suppliers was probably for the best.
What's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
What's her name? Mid, what the hell?
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack. which disperses it into the surrounding air.
Ba ba
Now,
ba 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 ba
were
ba
we to
da
rely
da da
on
da
thermal
da
plating
da
alone to
da
achieve this
da
effect,
da
the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop that. I understand.
Okay, so the diamond sword, it'll become available to me eventually. I just can't get it right now.
It's in Lorbert's Pass near Lostwing.
Near Lost
The
Wing?
thing
Okay,
is,
cool.
well,
We're going to Lost
I
Wing.
Probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather
This is
my
probably
team
going to
and head
sound
there
like a
right
hot
away.
take, but I like
We'll
when
meet outside
enemies
the ruins.
actually have health bars. Just because that way I know I'm making progress on fighting the enemy. And I know that's kind of a hot take for some people, which is really weird, I'll be honest.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bay.
I don't know.
Leave anything you don't need behind.
It just feels that way. Where am I going? Oh. Am I going this? No. Whoops. Why am I struggling to just make my... You know what? Let's travel over here.
Run like the wind.
I just, like... I don't know what happened, but my brain was just like, what the hell? Come on, Torgal, let's go. Yeah, go away. Curious.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah, sure.
The,
I don't care.
Ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Probably an enemy... Question mark? Treasure. Isn't that the one that I opened? Oh, hey!
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Oh, okay. Whoa! Nope, 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 nope. Ah ha 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 ha! Whoa! No, rude. Ba 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 da. Nice.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Quest complete. Eye of the Warrior. Nice. Alright. Anything... Pretty sure I already got this treasure chest. Yes. Okay, cool. Come on. There we go. Alright, make my way over to Mid. I'm back!
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Hippocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Yeah, sure. Let's,
Right away.
Oh, okay. There we go. Tomes! Tomes!
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for Mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames.
Ooh.
Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragonfire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Oh, of course. Went to go get them right away. Thought I had to go talk to them.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Now, I've thought long and hard about this decision, and I want to bring Tarja because she never gets to leave the hideaway, but I want to also bring Jill, and I will make my decision in the next episode. So, you'll have to wait for that. Like, comment, subscribe if you so choose to. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!